college isn't for everyone.
Facts.
I'm the oldest of 5 children.
Yeah.
And 3 of us went to college, 2 did not. We are all wildly successful in our own way.
Come on now.
All wildly successful. My parents have been married for 42 years.
Wow.
And we all stand in our own power, in our own authentic way. Only 3 of us have a 4-year degree, and it's perfectly fine.
Have you had that conversation with your kids that, hey, you don't have to go to school, but I need to see some form of improvement, evolvement? Did you have that conversation with them?
Yes. It is a routine. They have to go to, so I live in Ohio.
Okay.
They have
We talked about that.
Yes.
Praying for you.
The South has my heart.
Hey,
the South has my heart.
Ohio.
Oh, I know.
What?
The South,
it's
blame my parents.
Yo.
They moved there from Virginia before I was born, and
Coming back to the Carolinas.
my dad pastors there, so
Oh, that's awesome.
The roots.
I take that back.
Yeah, my father's.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, he's a
Pops, so sorry. I'm so sorry. That was so rude of me. Okay.
He likes the South too, though, because it's cold. Ohio's cold.
Ohio is cold. That's why I said I'm praying for you.
It's cold.
Probably why you light skin too.
Right? Not enough sun. But I got the curls.
There you go.
So for my children, they have to go to school outside of Ohio.
Oh, so you want to expose them to something outside of Ohio?
Outside of Ohio. The things that I will give them is when they turn 10.
Okay.
They got $500 to start a cash portfolio up to $5,000. Once they hit $5,000,
okay,
I will take them to my wealth advisors and they will start their own investment portfolio.
What?
And I will sit with them and my team will sit with them and we will start then. So my son is 13, he's almost there. Probably by the time before he's 14, we will sit with my team and they will start their own portfolio. When they turn 13, they get to go to a trip anywhere they want in the United States. My son just turned 13. We went to California to see the redwoods.
Wow.
When they turn 16, I will buy them their first car. My husband and I will buy them actually Joseph will, because I don't know nothing about cars. Joseph will buy them their first car. My husband will.
Okay.
When they are 18, I will pay for their college outside of Ohio because that's where they lived. So if they choose to live in Ohio, it's not because that's the only thing they've known. It's because it's what they're drawn to. Right? Because sometimes we stay because it's the only thing we've known.
Okay.
And we haven't been exposed to anything else.
Yes.
And I'll pay for their college up to a master's. And then for wedding, I'll buy the dress, but I'm not paying for the wedding. I'll buy the dress and maybe do the honeymoon, but I'm not doing that.
So you're going to buy your daughter's dress?
Sure, and my future daughter-in-law. I'll buy the dress and the honeymoon, but I'm not paying for a whole wedding.
I like this. I mean, you've literally put together a strategy
and communicated to them.
This is so good.
No drugs.
Yep.
No alcohol.
Yeah.
Your job is to get good grades.
Okay.
And what I'm doing is raising decisive, we are back to where we started, decisive decision makers. That's my responsibility as their parent.
Come on.
Mentally, spiritually, and emotionally.
Yeah.
Decisive decision makers.
Yeah. That's Bible though.
That's Bible.
That's not Bethany, that's Bible.
Bible.
Raise your children up in the way that they should go. Mm-hmm. And you're saying, hey, wire underneath my house, no drugs, no alcohol, get good grades. Because people probably say, Anthony, you don't believe in out of state tuition. I don't believe in out of state tuition if you have to go into debt over it.
Yeah, no.
Bethany ain't going over debt. So the way that she's raising her kids, if they don't get a full ride scholarship, they're going to get some scholarships, and then she's going to complement the scholarship and pay the difference.
Correct.
But I love what you're saying is I want to be strategic in making sure that I expose my kids.
Correct.
To where if they do live in Ohio, it's because that's where they want to be, but you and your husband gonna leave.
Yeah, because, I mean, once they go at 18, he and I are going to go live
wherever
our life,
live.
wherever we want to live.
You know,
they are off the pay. What I tell them is, this is when you are off the payroll.
Wow.
This is when you are off, and there's no fear in it because I am setting you up for success to live your life.
Yeah.
And live your life well.
Yeah. What's going on, family? It's your boy, Anthony ONeal, and I want to share a secret with you. I want to share something with you that I regret not doing sooner. If you've been thinking about getting life insurance, now is the time to act. Let me tell you about my friends over at Ethos, a life insurance company that's making waves with its affordability and ease of access. You can get coverage for as low as $30 a month. My own rate was just around $60 a month, and I spend more than that on food delivery. Let me be honest. I want to give you some quick points of why I love them so much. Number one is their rates and affordability. Imagine paying $30 or $68 a month for a peace of mind. That's less than most of your monthly subscriptions. Number two, ease of use. You can get up to $2 million in coverage without any medical exams or blood tests. Just answer a few quick, healthy questions and you're set. The entire process is 100% online and take less than 10 minutes. Number three, speed. You can get a quote in seconds. You can apply in minutes and have same-day coverage. I got my coverage through Ethos literally in 10 minutes and got my thing back quick. Trust and reliability is the last thing I love about them. Ethos has an A+ rating with the BBB and stellar Trustpilot reviews. Every day, around 2,000 families are approved for life insurance through Ethos. Listen, I don't want you to wait. Life insurance rates can increase by 8 to 10% each year you delay. I purchased my policy a few years ago, and if I had waited until now, my price would be significantly higher. Lock in your rate right now and secure your family's future. I want you to visit anthonyoneal.com/ethos to get your free life insurance quote. Apply and get coverage in under 10 minutes. Don't procrastinate. Take control of your future today. Did your parents do that for you?
Yes, they did.
See, that's what it is.
Right? So
That's what it is.
my dad bought our all five first car.
Wow.
He paid for our college.
Masters, up to bachelors.
Well, there's a story behind masters.
Okay.
He paid for bachelor's.
Okay.
The reason I do not have my master's degree
Okay.
is because I had a leader look at me and tell me, I was an HR manager, and told me, as a Black woman, you will never be a senior executive unless you have a master and certifications. And because I'm stubborn.
You said, no, I'm gonna prove them wrong.
And so I became
The first one.
a chief of human resources officer and a senior vice president at the age of 31 without a master's and without a single HR certification, because I'm not playing. You are not going to tell me what I can't do. And you're definitely not going to tell me what God can't do.
Come on, man.
So
Come on.
let them be wrong about you. Let them be wrong about you and let them think whatever they want about you. Let them treat you how they want to treat you.
Yeah. No, hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down. No, I didn't know this about you. I'm serious.
You know, I kind of move in the background.
You sure do.
Yeah.
Because I don't think people understand what you're saying right now. You've just set your kids up to be millionaires before they turn 45.
Yes.
A $5,000 portfolio by the age of 13, 14, 15, they take that $5,000 and they invest that?
Yes, and then they're going to do it again, and then we're going to start again. But it's cash. I want them to feel the money. So they do their work for my mother, their grandparents, the yard work, their chores. So they're just building up this money, and they put it away. They have their little account, and once it hits 5,000, we're going to the wealth management team, and you're going to sit
and learn.
And they're going to chart that for you. What I do twice a year.
Yeah.
They're going to sit and understand, okay, now this is how money works. At 13, at 16. So every time you hit 5,000, and it's not my money, that's your money. Now I'm doing my own thing as your mother, and your father, your stepfather is doing his own thing. We're doing that thing together as a unit, but you are also going to invest in your future.
You know, Bethany, I just want to say thank you. Thank you, because we have young kids learning the right way because parents are being strategic and showing them, exposing them, and not just trying to be cool parents, but be right parents.
Yes.
I want to go back because I feel some people are encouraged by you today. hearing how you're mothering, hearing how you've been able to go out of this unhealthy first relationship to now. I remember when you got married on your Instagram, I was like, yo, let's go, Bethany, to this great, healthy relationship.
Yeah.
And it sounds like he's partnered with you for real.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like in one season you felt stuck and you probably were stuck.
Oh, yeah. In
this season, I see freedom, I see peace, I see joy.
Yeah.
What encouragement will you give to someone right now who's watching this and saying, I feel stuck. I feel stuck in this season that I'm in. What advice would you give them to become unstuck in this season that they're in right now?
Well, there's one question you have to ask before you move forward, because there's power in pausing.
Yeah.
Which is, how did you get here?
Okay. How did you get here?
How did you get here? Because
that's a question that we don't want to ask.
We don't want to ask. Sometimes we find ourselves at a cliff and we want to back away, but we don't ask, how did we get here and who led me here?
Ooh, Bethany.
Because sometimes we didn't get to the cliff by our own decisions. Sometimes we actually followed someone there and then that person disappeared.
Yes. No, that's facts.
Right?
That's facts.
So to get unstuck, ask the question of, how did you get here? So that you learn from your mistakes, you learn from your failures, and you're not caught in a loop.
Yeah.
Right? We want to break the loop. You're not caught in the loop.
Yeah.
And then to get unstuck, you have to minimize the fear and minimize the doubt. And a part of doing that, you have to understand that you're not starting from scratch. So that's what I always tell people. You're never starting from scratch.
Yeah.
You're taking the lessons forward with you.
Yeah.
And so just one step forward.
Yeah.
And it may sound like I'm saying the same thing over and over again. Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. Because I want you to do that first. I want you to take one step forward first. So if that's getting out of debt, do that first.
Okay.
If that's removing the leeches from your life, those relationships that are not beneficial, do that.